Get up and go with Dunken and Carly on demand.
Ikea.
Love it.
I love Ikea too. I hate assembling their furniture.
Well, yeah.
So there's a company over in Ikea land. Where are they? They're in Sweden, right?
In Sweden, yeah. In Stockholm.
Yeah. There's a company that's kind
We're
of...
in Ikea land.
They're modeling their business. It's an auto company.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. They're going to send you a box with a car in it.
No.
Yeah. What do you think?
No. I would assemble it wrong, and then it would break down on the side of the road.
I'd be very nervous about that too, right?
Oh my gosh.
Because the furniture, who cares if it's a little wobbly?
Right.
Oh, I got 3 extra screws. Wonder where these go. Oh, well,
I'll hold on to them until this breaks, and then I'll fix it then.
But a car.
Yeah, that's a little scary.
The company is called Lovely.
Okay.
And their whole goal is to bring small, affordable electric vehicles to your garage so that you can assemble them yourself. $11,000.
Oh.
So, I mean, that's like, okay.
I am definitely intrigued.
An EV is like $50,000 at least, right?
Yeah. I'm intrigued, but it still makes me nervous.
It comes in a big box with assembly instructions. And I just think of the IKEA instructions where they don't even type it out. It's just a little guy.
Yeah, and it probably is, because otherwise it'd all be in Swedish.
This seems like a horrible idea.
And it's the guy who is like scratching his head, shrugging, and he's like on the phone. Like, no, I don't want that to happen to me.
Luvly, if you want to look them up online.
Luvly. I'm looking at them right now because I'm curious.
Seems like the worst.
Can I get this sent to me?
Oh, and they're ugly.
Oh, no. Hold on, my computer's being slow.
Oh, my God. They totally look like something you would get at IKEA.
Yes, it does. That's amazing.
It's the ugliest car I've ever seen in my life.
I love it. I love it. It's so small.
The LUV, L-U-V, stands for Light Urban Vehicle.
Oh, sure. Okay, that makes sense.
Lovely is a company, lovely.se, if you want to look at this car, which is hideous.
Oh, my gosh. It's so funny looking.
But it can be sent to your house, and you can assemble it for $11,000.
I mean, there's a button that says, I want one. I do. Can they be sent to the U.S.?
I don't know.
If you fill out your details, you'll be on the list to be one of the first to buy a Lovely O. That's the first model name. So they're not selling them yet, but it's coming.
They're the grossest things I've ever seen in my life. It looks like a toy car.
See, but this would be so great just driving around town. I would love it.
I mean, you can't beat $11,000 for a new
really can't.
electric vehicle. Lovely.se if you want to check them out. Open our app, chat with us right now, and we might feature you on the radio this morning. What is it about you that others think is kind of strange?
So we've got Michelle chatting in. She says, I'm one of those moms that spent way too much to make sure my daughters can see Taylor Swift this summer. We spent $2,200 for 3 tickets. Is that weird? I say no as long as you've got the money for it.
Oh, that's weird.
You think that's weird?
I don't care how much money you have. To spend $2,200 for a 3-hour concert?
I don't know. If you want to spend your money that way and you got the money for it and you're not going to make yourself go broke, then you do you.
Who has that money?
There's a lot of people in this town that have that kind of money.
Okay. You might be right. I don't know. I think that's a good time to teach your kids a lesson. Like, sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I would have to sit down with my kids and be like, we could do this, or we could spend 4 or 5 days in Florida on the beach, you know?
Right. Show them the differences. And yeah, that's true.
Man, $2,200?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. I can't even imagine spending that much on a concert.
I know. You say weird. I say not.
Yeah, I say keep listening to 106.9 KROC and win your Taylor Swift tickets.
Well, there is that, too. That's way cheaper.
All right, Weirdo Wednesday. Open our app and chat with us or call us right now, 507-281-2400. What is it about you that others think is kind of weird? What else do we got, Carly?
Nikki's daughter is nasty. She eats chocolate pudding with shredded cheese.
All right, so you're saying weird.
Oh, yeah. That's gross. Don't pretend like you'd try that.
No,
Do
but
not.
I think it depends on how old her daughter is. Like, if
yeah.
if her daughter's in college, yes, that's weird.
True.
If
Accurate.
her daughter's 6-year-olds are weird.
6-year-olds are weird.
So I think it's pretty normal for a 6-year-old.
This is true. Yeah. Clarissa says that she almost always skips breakfast. She doesn't like eating in the morning, and it often makes her feel a little nauseous if she does eat breakfast in the morning and weighs her down. Is that weird?
I don't think that's weird. I don't eat breakfast. I'm never hungry when I wake up.
Oh, I am. I would die if I didn't eat breakfast.
Do most people eat breakfast?
I hope so, because you're supposed to, but...
They say it's the most important meal of the day, but that's all marketing. That's not actually true.
Is it?
It's all marketing.
Is it? Do you have proof of otherwise?
Hold on. Let's go to the Google. Is breakfast the most important meal? All right, so it might be the most important meal.
You got me sipping coffee. That's hilarious. Yeah, if I don't eat breakfast, like, I am in a bad mood. I get hangry, man. So you're welcome for eating breakfast every morning.
So it jumpstarts your metabolism.
Okay.
Yeah, and it provides you that energy to get going.
Right. That makes sense. But there are a lot of people that don't eat breakfast. I have a friend who doesn't eat breakfast because she says it makes her feel sick, which, I do think that's kind of strange. But, like, Clarissa, you're not the only person who feels this way.
Yeah, I think a lot of people skip breakfast, so I don't think you're weird. Open the 106.9 KROC app. We're going to continue after the break. What makes you weird? What do you do, feel, eat, or think that others around you think is kind of strange? Open our app, chat with us right now, or give us a call, 507-281-2400.
It's Weirdo Wednesday, so chat with us or give us a call. Tell us something weird about you, and we'll be the judge. Jordan chatted with us and says that she is planning a coronation party with her friends to watch the coronation of King Charles.
Oh, that's this weekend, right?
Is that weird?
What time does that start? That starts like at 6 a.m., right? It's way early.
I'm not sure, but it probably does, because I feel like that's when, like, those weddings are.
I don't think that's weird. I mean, if that's your thing.
Yeah. People have done weird things.
People have Grammy parties or Oscar parties. And, like, if you're into I don't think it's weird. It's not something I would do.
Right. And there's a lot of people who are into the royal family. So.
Are you going to watch?
No. No, I'm not going to.
The look of disgust on your face.
I mean, like, I'm definitely interested in the royal family, but I'm not like.
It's a big deal.
I mean, this is the first coronation that's happened in a long time.
A lot of people are going to be watching.
I'll watch clips later, but I am not going to get up at 6 in the morning to watch the coronation. I'm not that into it, so.
All right, so not really weird if that's your thing.
No, not really.
Justin chatted in for Weirdo Wednesday. I like everything plain, not a fan of cheese, so burgers are just the patty and the bun. Tacos, meat only.
Ew.
When I go to Chipotle, he says, it's tacos with rice and chicken. That's it.
Ew. That's weird.
That is kind of weird.
Makes my mouth feel dry.
I mean, I understand if you can't eat cheese.
Well, yeah.
You're kind of stuck, but still, you could go with like ketchup and mustard and pickles. And
there's other things.
Haley chatted in.
Mm-hmm.
Is it weird that I DM celebrities all the time? I don't know, Haley. I need more, like, what are you DMing them?
I'm going to say yes. Because they're not going to respond most of the time. What is so important? There can't be anything.
Hey, Ed
so
Sheeran,
important.
I really like your new song. When you get messages, Carly, do you respond?
Usually,
from listeners?
Yeah. If it's something like weird or uncomfortable, then no, I am not going to respond to you. But
I think it depends on what you're sending them.
If you're being thirsty in their DMs, then that's weird. I hope you're not messaging the same celebrity
every day.
Every day.
Hey, Ed, me again.
That
song,
problem.
Still got it on repeat.
Hey, still really love that song.
Okay, that's kind of creepy, depending on what you're sending them.
It really depends. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We need more info, Haley. All right, final one here. Megan, She says, my husband gives me crap because I'm friends with my barista. Is that weird?
No.
That is super weird.
That's not weird that she's friends with her barista.
Super weird.
No, I'm friends with the guys across the street. Shout out Austin and Jackson.
Okay, they're great people, but they're also working for tips. So
At a coffee shop.
Am I friends with my bartender? Oh, that cute bartender is flirting with me. She must like me. No, that's their job, is to be friendly.
Jackson and Austin are not flirting with me when I go over there.
But their job is to...
We shoot the S when it's after I order. It's after I pay. And they're like, what you got going on this weekend? Or how's work? Or, something like that. I guess I wouldn't say we're friends. We're acquaintances because we don't know that much about each other. But,
Yeah, I think it's...
I do not think that's weird.
I think it's a delicate situation where you have to realize sometimes people are just being nice because that's their job. All right, so we're going to agree to disagree on this one.
I guess so. Yes.
It is Weirdo Wednesday. Open the 106.9 KROC app. Tell us about yourself. What makes you a weirdo? And we might feature you here on 106.9 KROC. Carly.
Yes.
Would you tell me if I was walking around with my fly down? I think this happened to me yesterday.
No, did it really?
I think I went to Home Depot.
Oh, I thought you meant here. I was like, oh no.
No, in public at Home Depot. I think I was walking around with my fly down.
No. I would think I would tell you.
You wouldn't tell me.
I try to be that person who, if there's something in somebody's teeth, I say something because I would want them to say it to me. But I always feel really uncomfortable about it, even though I think the person appreciates it.
I mean, they're going to be embarrassed for a split second, but they're like, oh, thank God you told me before I
before like
continue
I went
walking around Home Depot.
Exactly.
I even asked somebody for help.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. See, but here we all have a different relationship than the dude at Home Depot. Like if somebody at Home Depot that you don't know is like, hey, your fly's down, man. You'd be like, oh my God, why are you looking down there?
Yeah. I just expect it here.
God, we're not nasty. But yeah, I would hope that, somebody would say something.
This is a guy problem.
Especially.
You don't see a lot of...
Down?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it happens to women, but you don't see it a lot.
I think it's happened to me here before, but I want to say I was wearing a shirt that covered it.
Okay.
And the next time I went to the bathroom, I was like, oh my God. Yeah. But I always do a double check before I leave the bathroom. I'll make sure that I zipped it because I'm so paranoid.
Shout out to Home Depot.
Shopping with your fly down. Nice. Dancing with the Stars is coming back to ABC after streaming on Disney Plus for 1 year. One season.
Oh, they took it off of TV?
They were streaming on Disney Plus. Yeah. I'm going to guess that it did real bad. Because I was like, I don't think I had... So I used my parents' Disney Plus login. I don't know that I had that at the time. And I do like watching Dancing with the Stars. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not watching anymore. And so I wonder if a lot of people did that. And so they were like, oh, crap, we got to go back to ABC.
What this tells me is whatever they replaced it with on ABC didn't do as well.
So
they're like, we need to bring this back and get those ratings back.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think I've ever seen an episode of the show.
It's very fun. Well, then again, I danced. So,
it might be fun for you. I think I'll pass.
Free outdoor fitness classes are coming back to Rochester starting this weekend. Fresh Air Fitness is back, which is super fun. I did it a couple of years ago.
What is it, like yoga?
Ago. They do yoga and Zumba. First class is this Saturday, and it's going to go all summer. So,
do you have to sign up or do you just show up?
And
where is it?
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you can just show up, and then you got to sign in.
Okay.
Probably a waiver or something like that. And it's at Central Park. There's a bar in Illinois that's going to be serving an $800 Mai Tai. So
$800?
$800. So it uses a very expensive bottle of rum and a very expensive bottle of Curacao, and then, your regular Mai Tai ingredients.
Who is going to order this?
I don't know.
$800?
$800 Mai Tai. It's called the vintage Mai Tai.
At most of the bars I go to, I could buy a round for the whole bar for less than $800.
Yeah, seriously.
That's insane.
It's crazy. There is a shop in Stewartville that is closing.
Kind of reluctantly, it sounds like.
Kind of reluctantly. It's Tarsilla's. The family decided that they're closing because the landlord of their location was like, hey, we got to do a remodel. You're going to have to be closed for 3 months. And they were like, we can't do that.
You can't survive, right?
They couldn't, because I believe it was because of all of the repercussions from COVID and everything. And then
they're living paycheck to paycheck, really.
And then having to be closed for 3 months, they're like, we can't financially do that. So they're moving on to their next thing. Tarsilla's is going to be closing, which is sad.
The owner set up a GoFundMe page with a really emotional plea for assistance. I know that's a favorite down there in Stewartville, so you can check out her, what she had to say right now on our app.
And finally, we've got a roundabout rule that you probably didn't know about, because I sure didn't know about it. Apparently, you are supposed to use your turn signal when you're entering the roundabout to let people know where you're going to be going.
You're supposed to use it?
Yes. When you're entering the roundabout, you're supposed to signal if you are going to go right or left. And then when you exit the roundabout, you don't have to use your turn signal. I always thought it was the other way around.
I didn't think you had to use it at all.
I know, me too. So yeah, it turns out like if you're going to be turning left, my understanding with this rule is that you're supposed to like turn on your turn signal that you're going to be going left, exiting on the third exit. So there you go. The more you know. Exactly.
Get more local news right now on the 106.9 KROC app.
Dunken and Carly, weekday mornings on 106.9 KROC.